Rick Duree, Accelerate Live, with Alec from Ithaca. Rev Ithaca, tell us all about it.
So Rev is a university and state partnership in Ithaca, New York. So we are an incubator that is for both university students after they graduate and for the community in Ithaca to come and to be able to grow, start, and thrive in the business community.
Now, when we were talking earlier, something really unique about you guys, 3 universities.
Yep.
How did you guys swing 3 universities working together at all?
So last year in January, Cornell University and a few constituents were working on a grant through Empire State Development to build a downtown incubator in Ithaca, New York. So they pitched that, Empire State Development granted that. So that funding came in. And then with that, they went to the president of Cornell University. They said, what do you think of this? And David Scorton said, this is a great idea. I'm very interested in this. I think we should partner together with everyone in the community. I think both the other institutions, Ithaca College and TC3, should join in and join forces on this. That way we are a cohesive community centerpiece.
Administrative vision, that's what that was.
Yes.
Good people in charge, making real entrepreneurial decisions.
Yes. It's a great opportunity for the schools to really contribute and become part of the community for a very low financial cost on their part.
Tell me how Ithaca is growing. How do you guys keep it growing, and where do you see the big industries of Ithaca growing right now?
The big industries?
Yeah.
Big industries are tech right now is the very obvious one, but Ithaca is growing quite substantially, both in size because of the universities and because of manufacturing moving in the area. We have some companies that have transplanted into Ithaca to start this, some from Silicon Valley, which is just an absolutely astounding, amazing
it's
thing to
happening
happen.
all over the country.
Because the costs are cheaper in Ithaca, people are much more reasonable, and there's a ton of resources up at Cornell University and Ithaca College.
Are you saying San Francisco is not reasonable?
I'm saying the costs are astounding. And when you have to pay someone $60,000 to work at a startup that's 6 months old, it's very difficult for an investor to justify that.
Yeah. Well, tell us, is there anything that you guys are needing over the next 6 months? What do you need? Where do you see it going?
We need a payment processor. We need more people to manage our growth because it's been a much more substantial rate than we thought. We had expected by about this time this year to be at 12 or 13 member companies. We're at 22, and that was our most optimistic suggestion among everyone that was involved in the project. So we are close to running out of space already. We have 4,000 square feet. We'll be building another 4,000 come the end of this year, but we need help with just managing people and growth and the communities forming faster than we could have expected.
You mentioned earlier a women's incubator.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So it's a women's entrepreneurship accelerator. So we're still figuring out how it will work. But in January, we held an event that was focusing in on women and entrepreneurship. Mm-hmm. And we had 160 people come out to the event. And I think 70% of the audience were women.
Yeah.
And very few of them were service providers, which is a very difficult thing when you're running an incubator and having entrepreneurial events to keep service providers out of them.
Right.
But I believe we've already given ourselves a staple segment of the community where we are entrepreneurs, we are doing entrepreneurship, we are small business owners. This isn't necessarily for service providers.
Right.
So we've really helped hone in on that community. And out of that event, we had 100 women interested in following up with some sort of program. We've been figuring out what that program is going to be. And we're now down to the point where we'll bring on somewhere between 10 and 20 women-owned businesses, whether they're co-owners, whether they are owners, or whether they want to start a business. We're going to bring them all together, create accountability teams, so they'll be working with one another, and then have periodic presentations and events for them over the course of a year to help them grow faster.
In your incubator?
Yes.
In the building?
Yes, as part of Rev. Yep.
Exciting. Big moves.
Definitely.
In a short time, only 6 months.
Yes.
All right, we'll see where you go in the future.
Thank you.